Good day everyone! Our project is titled Baha ng Katotohanan, a pop culture campaign against flood control corruption. So today, we'll present our project idea, show our digital outputs, and explain our insights and next steps. But before we begin, we will start a short introduction work behind the group's project proposal. Next slide please. So I am James Rafael Maduma, a project lead.
And I'm Norris Sunga, your content creator. And Carlo Penicate, our documentation lead.
And I'm Soria Del Guergi, your community liaison. And next slide, please.
So for the first part of our presentation, the forms of pop culture. For our pop culture component, we focus on formats that our young people consumes daily. Short form videos, memes, spoken word poetry, and caricature slogan posters. These are highly shareable and effective for simplifying context issues like the flood control corruption. Next slide, please.
So the social issue we are addressing is flood control corruption. Recent audits revealed hundreds of ghost projects, overpriced structures, and substandard constructions. These failures directly worsen flooding and place communities at life-threatening risk during typhoons. Next slide, please.
So, why pop culture? So, we choose pop culture because corruption is usually explained in a technical way that young people don't relate to. So, pop culture uses humor, visuals, and storytelling that making the issues easier to understand, more emotional, and more shareables. Next slide, please.
Bahala na. Buksan mo ang iyong mga mata. Ano ang iyong nakikita? Mga taong kapos, naghihikaos dahil kapos. Habang sila panatag na nakaupo, nagbibilang ng pera sa upuang hindi man lang natapakan ng pawis. Pis na pawis yung puwis na ipinuwis ng mga Pilipino. Para naman, sana kahit papaano gumaan-gaan yung pamumuhay. Pinangako ng nakaupo pero yung mga nakaupo ang kanilang pangako ay napako. Kumuha sila ng pangontra sa baha pero yung pera na dapat sana'y ilalagak sa baha, ayun, nandun sila papakasasa. Ang masakit pa, masyadong tahimik. Ang tao'y pikit hindi dahil wala silang pakialam, hindi dahil sa kapabayaan ng ilan. Unti-unti nang nawawalan ang bayan ng kasiguraduhan. May pag-asa na sana ang aking bayan mamalayan. Ano ba yan o aking bayan? Kailan tayo mamumulat sa katotohanan? Pag-ubos na ang pera sa kaban? Ewan. Bahala na lang ba? Kasi imbis na yung baha, wala na. Naging bahala na.
Pasko sa lamesa ay may hamon. Ang sarap sigurong manirahan sa bahay na ganyan. Sabi pa nila ay di tumuri matatat.
So this is our sample output number 1, which is a short explainer video and its purpose is to introduce the concept of ghost projects and how corruption leads to flooding. We establish narration, fast editing, and a youth-friendly tone to make the message easy to absorb within seconds. Next slide, please. For our second and third outputs, we created meme templates and a caricature slogan poster. The memes highlight the absurdity of ghost projects, like missing flood walls, by using humor and exaggeration. And the caricature slogan poster delivers a direct message using minimal text and bold visuals, which is both formats help spread awareness in a fast and relatable way. Next slide, please. For our creative process, involve researching actual corruption cases, simplifying the information into youth-friendly messages, drafting initial content, testing these drafts with classmates and friends, and then refining each output. This process ensured accuracy, creativity, and clarity. Next slide, please. So for the part 3 of our presentation, reflection and next steps. For our next steps, we finalized the remaining outputs, uploaded them across Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, and begin monitoring engagement. Our challenges includes time limitations and simplifying technical information, but we're excited because we feel our content has strong potential to reach students and spark meaningful conversations about corruption. And that concludes our presentation. Thank you for listening. See you soon.